Mario Manningham. Stay locked in between the lines with Coach Stella.
I decided that I wanted to use it while I have it. So I started running, set little goals for myself 1 mile at a time. And every time I conquered those goals, I'd have this huge burst of self-esteem.
Running with the community is, to me, the only way to do it because it makes you want to go.
I was really going to just do one and done, and I fell in love with running. I've run 9 or 10 marathons now, an ultra marathon, and started this running group here in Warren, so it's part of my life now.
But my main advice is to just keep going, right? Even if you have to back it down a little bit, just keep moving forward.
Race together, run together, it's a lifestyle.
Don't talk about no bad money.
The Stella Start Report. So, Coach, who got that moonyaw?
I'm gonna jump right into it. I got 5 guys this week. Like you say, L, we only talk about good money. We don't talk about no bad money. I'm gonna start with somebody we're gonna see this week. Villa Angelo St. Joe's linebacker safety, hybrid type player, Jerry Black Jr. We seen him last year, had a pick against Ursuline. He a junior, 6'2", 210. He got an offer from Toledo this summer. He's a hybrid, long, athletic, got ball skills. He played receiver on offense too. He's still kind of raw, but he's very athletic and he got playmaking skills. I can see him being an outside linebacker or a safety at the next level, probably an outside linebacker, because then his athleticism be even more treasured playing linebacker other than safety. But he's going to continue to get better this year. They lost a lot of guys last year, so he one of the few headliners they got. I ain't going to say few, but one of the headliners they got there at St. Joe's. So I got my eye on him this week. We're going to see him this week. Right now I see him as a Tier 2 recruit, but I could easily see him being a Tier 3 kid by the end of the season, and he got a big junior year coming. Second, somebody else we're going to see Saturday, bro. Somebody we seen a little bit the first 2 years of his career. Now he's a junior at Mooney, transferred to Mooney, and that's junior receiver DB, Braden Bryant. We all know Braden to be known as a speedster, one of the best track kids we got in Northeast Ohio, already a 4.4 kid, track speed, long kid, about 6'1", 180, athletic. Could be a receiver or a corner at the next level. You know, probably depends on who's recruiting him and what they like him as. Junior year, always say if you want to go Division I, your junior year is your most important film. Not that you can't have great senior film and still be a Division I player, but your most important film is your junior year. Why? College coaches want to watch your junior year. They want to evaluate you and understand, okay, I like Linnell Lewis, I'm offering, but they want to complete that junior year. So now when you're a senior, they want to be working on next year's juniors and the sophomores after that. So your junior year is your most important year. Another kid who got a big year coming up right now in Tier 2. But with his speed, he's the type of kid that can have another big track season and go to camps and run a legit, consistent 4.4, and the sky going to be the limit from there. So shout out to Braden Bryan. We're going to see you Saturday, Braden. Next guy, Glenville, sophomore cornerback Jalen Edwards. Talked about him a little bit earlier in the Massillon game. To me, he really stuck out. To be a kid about 5'9", 170, playing against Deontay Malone, who's 6'1", 180, playing against Geo Jackson, who's 6'5", to be able to hold yourself down all night on the island and make plays and show that you're tough enough to make open field tackles. I thought that kid made himself a lot of money. Quick twitch, tough, competitive, ball skills, classic Glenville DB. He got natural mirror skills, and he had also a dynamic returner. Had a big pick on the post. I don't think nobody going to beat him on the post route, but Maslin tried him, and he stayed on top, and he had a big pick. Right now, he a Tier 2 recruit. I think that's going to change quick, bro. I think by December, January, bro, this kid might have 15, 20 offers. And I can see him playing both at the next level. I would recruit him as a nickel. I would love him playing that nickel spot for me. Not that he can't play outside, but, at the D1 level, playing 5'9", playing outside corner is tough. But I can see him being a great nickel and having a great career. And, again, he only a sophomore. So, shout out to Jalen. Keep doing your thing. Next person, we just talked about him, Maslin, junior cornerback receiver, Deontay Malone. I thought he had a great night, bro. I thought he really popped on offense and defense. Again, you playing against Glenville athletes, man. When I'm at receiver, they got some of the best DBs in the state. When I'm at DB, I'm playing against some of the best receivers in the state. So to be able to make plays at DB at corner and also get 6 for 79 and 2 touchdowns and that type of game with that type of talent on the field, I thought I was sold. I was stamped and I was sold. Right now, he got 7 offers: Bowling Green, East Carolina, North Carolina. So he like around a tier 2 recruit, but I think that's going to change. I think by it's all said and done by January, I can see definitely Jalen Edwards, Deontay Malone, a lot of these kids on this list being tier 4 recruits, having 15, 20 offers from a lot of power 4 schools, and being able to make the decision that best fits them. With Deontay, I would recruit him as a corner, but if somebody power 4 like him as a receiver, I see that too. He had a big catch and run. Again, you got to catch and run, big 30, 40-yard catch and run against Glenville athletes. He had 2 touchdowns, beat somebody on the fade back corner. He cramped up on that play.
Cramping up for the whole second half.
Yeah, and it was a dog. Dogged himself through all game. So shout out to Deontay Malone, big time kid, man. We got our eye on you here at Between the Lines with Coach Stella. And the last guy, man, big Luke Lewis at Hickory, senior, offensive guard or offensive center at the next level. I tried to see if he had any offers. I couldn't really find nothing, but I know talking to him, excuse me, he told us that he got a couple offers in schools that's looking at him. So, man, you talked about it. This kid can play. He got talent. He got a basketball background, so that means he got good feet. He understands angles. He a leader. He tough. I don't want to take nothing away from Luke, but this is mostly, if I was a college coach, I'm betting on this kid.
This talked about that.
This is the type of kid, like, if I'm gonna put my 6-figure house and my nice debt and my 2-3 cars and my kids going to good schools on the line, I'm putting it on the line for kids like Luke Lewis. Kids that love, they eat, sleep, you know what, football, watch film. After he get interviews, he running sprints on his own. He always want to get better, super intelligent, super tough, playing both sides of the field. I never seen him actually come out the game. Now, Hickory did a good job keeping him fresh as much as they can on defense. But when it was time for him to play, he played hard, and he never asked to come out the game. Again, this is the type of kid I would bet on if I was a college coach. Shout out to you, Luke. Don't ever change. Shout out to your parents. They're doing a great job. Coach Dungy, everybody at Hickory doing a great job with you. You're an excellent leader, excellent young man, good football player. Please don't take that away from what I'm saying. He's a good football player. But anytime you see a football player with A1 intangibles, that make me want to bet on him. So shout out to Luke Lewis, baby, and that's the Stella stock report for the week, brother.
All right, man. Those are the guys.
The 10-meter dome is a medium-sized inflatable structure from our Airbnb collection, measuring 10 meters in diameter, 5 meters high, and offering 60 meters of usable floor space. The 10-meter dome has a capacity of 110 standing, 50 people seated dining staff. The 10-meter dome can be installed in as little as an hour, great for any event. With a wind rating of 55 miles per hour, we are proud to say that it's the highest wind rating for any inflatable structure. For more information and bookings, visit us at www.annexevents.com.
LB checking in, man. Keep it locked in, but in between the lines with Coach Stella. You feel me? You dig?